Daleks in quarantine. It's worse than the Slitheen. 3 Daleks living together no matter the weather. In space, Daleks in quarantine. Daleks in quarantine.
Well, it has been about 1 week, and the refurbishments are doing great.
I'll say, but the only problem is you can see half of the cardboard.
Oh, come on, they will not notice now.
I think they will.
Anywho, let us find something to watch on the television. I haven't watched anything, we haven't seen anything for like a week. Daleks work quickly at refurbishment. We do not spend time, unlike you people. I mean, come on, who takes like 15 minutes deciding where to put something, and if it is not perfect, you are ungrateful for it? Could you please get on with the show that we're watching tonight?
Oh, alright. Today oh yes, I forgot about that.
Let us see. Well, all there is a boring old Olympics. I do not want 12 hours worth of sport.
Yes, it does get annoying. But anywho, what have we found?
There is this show called The Flash.
Let us see what it is. Oh look, he's running very fast.
Why do you open the show with an opening monologue? I mean, imagine if the Doctor did that.
Hello, I'm the Doctor, and I go about in time with my friend Yaz. And we go about stopping monsters and doing all sorts of time travel stuff that we really shouldn't be doing. But I'm the Doctor, so I can do what I like.
Introduce us to the characters.
Okay, so that is the Flash, also known as Barry Allen. But for some reason he reveals his secret identity to everybody. I mean, that isn't a good thing to do if you're a superhero. That there is Caitlin Snow, or Killer Frost. She sometimes becomes Killer Frost if she gets really angry with something. She would make a good Dalek.
Yes, that there is Cisco Ramon. And he is the comic relief of the show.
And that man there, he is Harrison Wells. Okay, so he's very complicated. So this is Harry Wells. So Harry Wells is from another universe, and each Wells is a different personality. The first Harrison Wells was someone called Eobard Thorne, who is also known as the Reverse Flash, Barry's arch enemy. The second Wells is Harry Wells. He plays he is a scientist as well, but he is not Eobard Thorne. Then we have H.R. Wells, who is kind of like Bill and Ted. And then we have all the other Welleses.
He is a very complicated character.
Yes. More complicated than the Doctor. That girl there is Iris West. That is Barry's girlfriend. And also, she has known Barry since childhood. And her father is Joe West, who is Barry Allen's adopted father, because his mother got killed by the Reverse Flash, and then he was convicted a criminal, then locked up in a prison, and then Barry Allen's father died. But Barry Allen's father, the man who plays him, also plays the Flash. Another version.
Too much information! This is complicated! This is complicated! I might overload in a minute!
Alright.
Oh, so this is how we start then? In Star Labs?
We could use that.
Star Labs was used to build a particle accelerator by Eobard Thawne. The accelerator went off, which hence causing these humans called special people called metahumans. Basically, metahumans are people with special powers. Oh. And that is how Barry Allen became the Flash?
We could do that to the Daleks. I think we have a mad scientist already.
Correct. Oh yes, I wonder how Davros is getting on. We haven't watched any briefings for a bit. Anywho. Oh wow, look at that, Barry's running.
So I might as well review all the seasons 1 to 5. So, let us start off with season 1. I liked the origin story and the deep mystery of who Eobard Thawne is. I also like that Joe West is the first person to find out that Barry is the Flash. And also, I like Mr. Wells is a good villain.
Yes, and also, might I add, that we didn't see that plot twist coming. He looked so innocent, bless his heart.
Yes, but I also, that is Eddie, Iris's fiancée at the time before she got killed by Eobard Thawne when he found out that Eddie Thawne is related to him. It's time travel, folks. Season 2. What a twist. Cisco has powers. And also, why did they have another version of Wells called Harry Wells? He dresses just like the 12th Doctor. And he looks like a Canadian version of the 12th Doctor as well. But why did they give Cisco powers? And why did... Oh my gosh!
One question is though, another speedster, Zoom?
I like the casting of Jay Garrick. The original Jay Garrick. He looks just like the original Flash in the comic books. But then we go to the story, the end of the season.
What? Hunter Zolomon was Zoom? Jay Garrick was someone else? And that someone else was actually Zoom?
What? He was a speedster using a speed drug. No, it's not. And by that I mean Velocity 9. Yes? Let us keep it PG here.
Says the YouTuber who uploads videos of a WWE game.
Yeah, sorry mate, that's what I do. And besides, my ECW is nothing compared to the old ECW, so I would shut up if I were you.
Alright, fourth wall break there. Since when do we ever break the fourth wall?
You do it when you end the show.
Alright. Anywho, back to season 2. I was not pleasantly surprised to find out that the guy who plays Barry's father is Jay Garrick, and what even more infuriates me is the fact that they killed Barry's father off, and then to find out that he was the original Flash.
On the plus side, Caitlin Snow is a good villain. She looks nice.
Season 3. First of all, Savitar.
Would you seriously bring in another speedster? What is it with this show and speedsters?
A lot. Anywho, I hate that it's the future version of Barry Allen. I mean, he murders his girlfriend. He murders everyone he loves. He gives random people powers, dressed up as some Dr. Alchemy person. And then, then the worst part is the fact that Barry Allen changed the timelines. I mean, who does that? Just because you are not happy with this world? It is absolutely pathetic. Just because you have speed powers does not make you the greatest thing on the planet. You can't meddle with time, Barry. Not even the Daleks know that. And what is even more infuriating is the fact that he goes to the future in 2020, possibly in a world where it was hit by coronavirus, or a world where there was no cure for coronavirus. And he goes in and he is an absolute brat. This is why I hate Barry Allen so much. And then, one thing I do like though, the best thing about this bit of the show, was H.R. Wells. I found him funny and amusing. He's a very chilled out person. Definitely my favourite version of Wells. Anywho, season finale. Iris gets killed by Savitar. Barry destroys Savitar. And then it turns out that, and this really infuriated me, this made me want to exterminate the television. They killed off H.R. Wells, the greatest character in season 3, the only reason I watched it. They killed off their greatest character, H.R. Wells. All for what? Swapping bodies with Iris West? Are you serious? It was kind of a downer for me. Season 4. Oh boy, you've done it this time. Why was the Flash... So Savitar was needed for the Speed Force to exist. But Barry removed Savitar, which meant the Speed Force went mad. Barry had to run in and sacrifice himself. What the hell were they thinking? Why did Barry just have to go in the bloody Speed Force? It was absolutely awful. And then he comes out and he acts like nothing ever happened. He acts like if Davros was extremely drunk. And then after that, Barry gets his memory back. And then, get this, he creates more metahumans by running in front of a bus. So where to start with them? Kilgore was pretty cool. I like that name. The second one was annoying. I mean, why do you need to be that? You don't need to make a villain that annoying. The archaeology one, I liked her. The others didn't matter to me. And Ralph Dibney, he was annoying. Why do they give Plastic Man, why don't they go and give Plastic Man his own show? It would have been better than season 5 so far. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but we get to season 5 in a minute. The main point I want to argue is that Clifford DeVoe, he is a Davros wannabe. He has his own chair, he plots everything. And why does he steal everyone's powers? I mean, I think he stole an idea from Ben 10 when he used his satellites to make everyone stupid. I mean, you can conquer the Earth. You don't have to do it like that, though. Anywho, then, the ending, let's begin, shall we? Nora Allen. She is the most annoying thing in existence. She is irrelevant. Why would you go back in time and spend time with your father when you knew he was already gone? You ungrateful fowl! And the worst thing is, she is the most annoying thing. And she deliberately changed time. I mean, come on! Who seriously does that? And Nora Allen is the most... annoying is the only word I can use for her, because I hate her so much. I wanted to come to Scarrow so we can exterminate her. Although we could gain her speed powers. That is why I hate Nora Allen so much. Wait, you forgot about the other things, like Jesse Wells and Wally West's relationship. But he went off to Legends of Tomorrow. I like Kid Flash, okay? He's cool. I like how he starts out as a criminal, but he then turns good by getting convinced to his father. And that Jessica Quick, I can't, why does she need to leave Earth 2 when she has to defend it? And then there's Harry Wells losing his memory. Oh. Well, I suppose they needed a thinking cap in the end. Anywho, that ends this episode of Daleks in Quarantine. What about the team-ups? They don't matter. Exterminate! But what about the Legends of Tomorrow team-up? The musical episode? Crisis on Infinite Earths? We have to pay to watch it. Good night, humans.